Yo, what's up? Back at STEPPIX, and today we're gonna play with mastering the art of crashing. Alright, so today we're gonna play around with the concept crashing. So with this concept, we're gonna let our body weight decide the direction of the movement that we go in. So for example, we start here in this squat position and we fall back. So you cannot really plan it completely what you do, but try to maybe think that you lose your complete sense of balance. So everything you do, you fall down, you recover, you do something, and you crash again. So it's okay right now if everything looks ugly. It's just getting familiar with the concepts. So what you try to do is try to go in each position where you come more often in your breaking, and you try to master the way to crash out of it if it goes wrong, or if you want to create like this on purpose. So a couple simple ones. I think we already touched this one in the previous workshops a little bit, but we can do it before again, is the baby freeze. If I would stand in my baby freeze and I would crash out of this, I would be able to roll straight out. So you don't try to fight the balance, it's better to go with the weight. Example here, boom. So same thing, if you are on an elbow freeze, for example, and you feel your feet is going down, never try to do this, because then you try to recover and that snaps you out of your flow. So if you're on your elbow and you feel that your leg is going down, what I suggest, instead of just having it smack the floor, try to extend as far as possible. And like this, you can place it on the floor softly and you make a long shape, but just look nice and moving. Okay? So for example, elbow freeze. You just use it in your advantage. So one more time. Elbow freeze, I flop.
Use the Shaolin style.
So you see, crashing makes you just do things that you normally wouldn't do if you really think about it. So I try to be very aware when you fall, and try to really see the beauty of it. So I suggest just train all your basics, but also train how to mess up your basics on purpose. A lot of my signature moves, they are based on this concept. So these are moves, they're my signatures. So this is not something I'm teaching you, this is something I'm showing you. Get inspired, but don't copy it straight away. But this comes basically all from crashing movement. So this one, where I fall down, boom. This one I showed you before. So all of these movements, I jump here, from one hand, it's all from understanding how to crash and how to make movement out of it. So a nice concept to be playful with it is just take one position, like whatever, fall down, stabilize, and fall in another position again. Stabilize. So I think this movement, it needs to be 100% before it really looks how it's supposed to look. But I don't know, everybody's breaking in a really different way. But I would suggest check your style, see which part of the dance you're touching the most, and in which aspects you attempt to mess up a lot. So if you're a guy that like to finish his round with the air chair, and sometimes this goes wrong, that's impossible. You need to figure out your way how to control to crash out of the air chair, so it can become a thing on its own instead of just a basic recovery, you know? So again, never fight the balance, never try to recover with balance, always just go with the movement and you will stay in one flow.
Young kid, use the Shaolin style.
Walking around with no stereo, just what we need. Slippery slope, my friend.
That's it.